What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Eclectic Beard Reactions. This go round, we've got Benny Hill Ernie, the fastest milkman of the West. I swear to you, the stuff that y'all recommend, some of the names of this stuff, or some of the stuff that y'all don't warn me about how funny it is, we get to have a heart to heart here. Y'all got to put disclaimers on some of this stuff. The Joe Wilkinson poem was hilarious. Now, we've watched some Benny Hill. He's been funny. They're like, and I had numerous people recommend this, so we about to see what's going on with it. So, yeah. Before we go any further, like, subscribe, notification bell. Let's go on ahead and get into it.
You could hear the hoofbeats pound as they raced across the ground, and the clatter of the wheels as they spun round and round. And he galloped into Market Street, his badge upon his chest. His name was Ernie, and he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. Now Ernie loved a widow.
I love the fact that all this is juxtaposed as the backdrop to the song or poem with the music. A lot of his stuff being done that way is just too funny. Like, you don't see comedy like this anymore.
A lady known as Sue, she lived all alone in Lily Lane at number 22. They said she was too good for him, she was haughty, proud and chic. But Ernie got his cocoa there 3 times every week. They called him Ernie. And he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. She said she'd like to bathe in milk. He said, all right, sweetheart. And when he'd finished work one night, he loaded up the cart. He said, you want it pasteurized, 'cause pasteurized is best. She says, Ernie, I'll be happy if it comes up to me chest. And he drove the...
You only got pasteurized because you wanted the best. I'll be happy if it comes up to my chest. Oh, dear God, the lyrics of this.
The fastest milk cart in the West. Now Ernie had a rival, an evil-looking man called Two-Ton Ted from Teddington, and he drove the baker's van. He tempted her with his treacle tarts and his tasty oatmeal bread, and when she seen the size of his hot meat pies, it very near turned her head. She nearly swooned at his macaroon, and he said, now if you treat me right, you'll have hot rolls every morning and crumpets every night. He knew once she sampled his layer cake, he'd have his wicked way, and all Ernie had to offer was a pint of milk a day. Poor Ernie! Ernie! And he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. One lunchtime, Ted saw Ernie's horse and cart outside her door. It drove him mad to find it was still there at 4:30. And as he leapt down from his van, off blood through his veins did course, and he went across to Ernie's cart, and he didn't half kick his horse, whose name was Trigger. And he pulled the fastest milk cart in the West. Now Ernie rushed out into the street, his gold top in his hand. He said, if you want to marry Susie, you fight for her like a man. Oh, why don't we play cards for her, he sneeringly replied. And just to make it interesting, we'll have a shilling on the side. Now Ernie dragged...
This is a hell of a tale right here. Who's gonna win her hand?
...him from his van, and beneath the blazing sun, they stood there face to face, and Ted went for his bun. But Ernie was too quick, things didn't go the way Ted planned, and a strawberry-flavoured yoghurt sent it spinning from his hand. Now Susie ran between them and tried to keep them apart, and Ernie pushed her aside, and a rock cake caught him under his heart. And he looked up in pained surprise, and the concrete hardened crust of a stale pork pie caught him in the eye, and Ernie bit the dust. Poor Ernie.
So we don't have guns at high noon after an argument at the saloon. No, we've got a bakery and dairy fight in the middle of the street. Oh, hell.
Ernie! And he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. Ernie was only 52. He didn't want to die. But now he's gone to make deliveries in that milk round in the sky, where the customers are angels and ferocious dogs are banned, and a milkman's life is full of fun in that fairy dairy land. But a woman's needs are manifold. And so she married Ted. But strange things happened on their wedding night as they lay in their bed. Was that the trees a-rustling, or the hinges of the gate? Or Ernie's ghostly gold tops a-rattling in their crate? They won't forget Ernie.
Ernie!
And he drove the fastest milk cart in the West.
God. There we have it. Benny Hill Ernie, the fastest milkman in the West. The silliness of this one, I swear. Like, oh, heck. It's not something you would think of to be, fastest gunman in the West, fastest hand in the West. No, fastest milkman. Died by, it's rock candy under the eye it was it? Rock something under the eye. Either way, it was, the pastry and dairy fight, the dairy didn't win, even though you need the dairy for the pastries. Funny how that works. Anyways, y'all be good to each other. Love yourselves. Peace.